It's really nice having the family home, but golly, like, to get any work done, it's been very difficult in the past.
Oh, you got family over?
No, just all the kids home and everything.
Oh, from school.
Yeah. Why is my thing all crooked?
Okay. Oh, we got a viewer already. I'm gonna try to keep my camera off the side or my phone so that no one can see what I'm referencing. I think it'll be fun for people to kind of see it as I draw it. So, viewers already. I don't know why people just pop in and then just leave.
Like, what's funny is that people are actually, if people on YouTube are actually searching touching tips, they're just like, "What? This is not what I was looking for."
Probably. Oh, it is freaking cold, man. I'm like sitting right next to these windows.
Dude, it's the same way. Down in my basement, it's super cold because I got a window right above me.
Our neighbor's water pipes are frozen.
Oh no.
Yeah, ours are fine so far. Oh. Anyway, if you guys are watching the stream, welcome. We're just getting set up. Doing like a kind of a Christmas themed one today. We're drawing characters from I don't know. Are you drawing something from your favorite Christmas movie, Ryan?
Kind of. I mean, it's not my favorite
Christmas movie.
It's a movie that kind of resonates with me a little bit.
Okay. I am drawing a character from a well-known Christmas movie, perhaps the best Christmas movie of all time.
Whoa. That's a big statement, Coach.
I know. But I decided to go with a character that people know, but may not assume necessarily that I'm drawing that person. Kind of wanted to go with somebody maybe no one would expect.
Jeez, I got sticky notes from menu job.
What's that?
Oh, when I do menus and people want changes, I always put them in sticky notes. So each sticky note is its own suggestion or change. So I'm not writing on a piece of paper and then I get them all mixed up. It's just like, okay, once I complete one sticky note, that's a change. I can just kind of move on from. And these changes just so happen to be like 8 sticky notes. So I just got them like stuck everywhere. Oh man.
You're coming all staticky right now. A lot of white noise on your end. Can you even hear me anymore?
Yeah, I had to move my whole camera setup and everything because my son's birthday party, the kids were playing hide and seek. I just had this feeling. I was like, I need to take down the camera. 'Cause-
Yeah, your sound has gotten really bad all of a sudden.
Oh, it got really bad.
It's like staticky. There's like a lot of white noise in your sound.
Here it is. How about now?
I don't think it's staticky, but you're coming in super quiet again.
Man, it's weird. Let's try this. Is that a little bit better?
No.
Oh my god. I knew this was going to happen.
What did you do? Like,
I took down everything because the kids were playing hide and seek. And I just had a feeling that they were going to knock over something. So I was like, okay, I got to move all this stuff. So I unhooked everything and just moved it. And
yeah.
because of that, as I was doing that, I remember just being like, man, I have this perfect. And I was like, but I don't want to risk it. So
Well,
is it still staticky now?
no, I think it's actually a bit better. You're coming in louder now.
Okay. Okay, now I gotta get my iPad. I took down my iPad because I didn't want to hit the iPad over. Oh my god. I love that my family's home and everything, but man, sometimes it just screws up my whole like routine.
Yeah.
Did you get my present yet?
No.
Really?
Yeah. Didn't you say it was going to be on Saturday? Did you say Saturday or?
Well, I got a notification that it's coming earlier.
Oh, okay. I don't think I got it yet. Let me check outside. Front door. Yeah, I don't know unless they put it in the little mailbox cluster.
It is smaller.
Not what she said.
Okie dokie, Smokey. So am I going to know this character?
Yeah, I think so. I think everyone knows this character, but just may not necessarily be expecting me to draw this character. Just now noticing how big his teeth are. Of course, I picked an older movie, so I have a shitty image.
I told myself on this one, I wasn't going to pick a girl. I was going to pick a guy.
Do you prefer drawing the women's?
Oh, yeah. Faux show.
Yeah, I posted did another David Finch study last night.
Oh, yeah?
I was just finishing up a sketch that I was doing when I was picking Fallon up in the school line. And I posted it, and my sister, she collected some comics too when we were younger, and so she's requesting me to draw either Rogue or Gambit. Because the David Finch study I did was Wolverine.
Mm-hmm. Is she a Rogue? A Rogue fan or something?
Yeah, she likes Rogue and Gambit. Those are like a couple of her favorite X-Men.
Oh, dude. Oh, man. I'll show you next time. I got some more. I think I'm going to put this a little off. A little offset. I got some more of those comics.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and I got he was all out of Spider-Man, so I got man, I feel like this is super bright. Like it's really even hard to see my paper. Or the sketches I'm drawing. Or the line work, I mean the real light line work. But what was I gonna say? I got some Jim Lee.
Oh, nice. It was funny listening to Finch's and Ryan Benjamin's stories about Mark Silvestri and Jim Lee, like as their bosses, like when they were first getting in the industry and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I might have some adjusting to do on this initial. The guy's kind of looking like Wolverine right now. And he is nowhere near should be.
But they were all out of Spider-Man, so I had to get X-Men. And I told her, or I told the guy, I was like, could you get me some Rogue ones? Because Rogue was always my favorite.
Yeah.
But it was just her ability that was my favorite. I love that. I love that she couldn't touch anybody. Like she had such a cool ability that hampered her at the same time, you know.
Right.
And I don't know. I always thought that was just really, really cool.
Seen viewers yet?
So if you do a Rogue One, I wouldn't mind us working together, like on a Rogue. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
So that's cool that your sister was into comics and stuff.
Yeah, she was. I was into Spider-Man. She was into X-Men. Yeah, maybe this. Maybe I won't have as much correcting to do as I thought. Maybe I will. Get some shadows blocking in here. Help me out.
Man, I feel this. It's a really weird angle.
Let's see.
Nicolas Cage has a really long face.
Just gave away who you're drawing.
Oh, sorry.
Good job.
They probably won't. Well, they might not know even what movie I'm kind of referencing, though.
So is that a Christmas movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Face Off. You remember? It's very Christmassy. Yeah, I was really debating if I should do Die Hard because, God, man, such a good movie.
Yes, it is.
fighting the kids here in a little bit.
What's that?
So I'm going to be fighting the noise of the kids here in a little bit.
No. That's all right.
So what'd you get Fallon for Christmas? Or Grayson, I mean. I guess you could tell me what you got Fallon
Well,
too.
he's not here. He's with my mom right now. So, you know that you know Mark Rober.
Mark Rober?
Yeah, he's the guy that does like the glitter bombs.
Oh yeah.
Videos, and he used to work for NASA.
Yeah, NASA scientist guy.
Yeah. He's got this thing called the.
Hold on one second, Coach. Hold on one second. Hey guys. Okay. Sorry, I had to smack some kids around. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
He's got a thing called the like Crunch Labs, like these little engineering kits where you make these toys, and he like get access to a video he has on how to build it and everything, and so they end up being these like little toys that the kids can build themselves. And so we got him a year subscription to that, so he'll get one like every month.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Don't use that one.
So is he kind of big into science and stuff like that? Or?
No, I mean, I think there's some things about science he likes, but you know, he really likes like the Mark Rober's videos and stuff, and he's always kind of interested in how he does certain things.
Big one in there, pick up on it. From I picked the same symbology, but I can't tell you. This is good. When you open it, I'll tell you what it is. Yeah, all the ones that are wrapped like that.
God, his ears. I just don't see how this is possible. Wow, such a weird angle.
You know what?
Man, this block and in method has really kind of helped me a lot. Whoa, that does look like Wolverine. I think it's just that nose and the growling kind of that
Yeah.
immediately reminds me of Wolverine.
Yeah. Well, the character is mean-spirited.
That's not Bill Murray, is it?
No.
Okay. You know what movie I'm talking about, don't you?
Groundhog Day?
No. Is that a Christmas movie?
No. I don't
It's
think it is.
winter.
Is that more of a Thanksgiving?
It's during. It's
Oh,
during
no.
Groundhog. So when is
Yeah,
that?
it's during. It's got to be a late winter movie because it's they're doing the Groundhog Day for spring, so they got to be coming out of the winter. But no, I don't. What movie you're talking about? Is it a Christmas movie with Bill Murray? Oh, Scrooged.
Scrooged. Yeah.
That's right. I don't think we've seen that for the past few Christmases. We should watch that one again.
Man, I haven't seen that since I was real little. You know what's funny is now when I make the nose, all I do is find that bottom plane, and then I just do a little bit of like whoop-de-doo for the nostril. I just like shade slowly in, and then I just find that rim and that kind of spot that comes out, and man, it's just like immediately, not necessarily like I got the nose right, but sometimes I fight with making lines on to where I can recognize it personally without, and then I can move on. Does that make sense? Like kind of laying it in.
Yeah.
Sometimes I struggle with just even finding the minimal amount of lines I can put so I can move on to make sure I got it right, or to move on to something else. And I struggle with that.
Are you serious? Yes. I can show you. Stop. Stop. It's coming for my feet. What is your favorite place? I'll never tell you. I'm going to look to Domino's to get pizza. Too bad. You don't even have an engine in there. Oh yeah, put it in. No, it goes under the blanket in your car. Start your car.
Man, this picture's so grainy.
You need to work on it. I can't. I just built it. You just go under the collar. You forgot the bottom. Definitely. Put on the bottom of the cake for the fast, but you need the exhaust. But you have to go like all the way in, and you have to go like under.
Have you seen that movie yet? With the new one with Nicolas Cage, where he's God, it's like something about like self-indulgence, or not self-indulgence, but it has a really long name.
No, I'm not really into Nick Cage. I didn't even know it. Last I saw, he was doing like straight to DVD movies or digital movies. Look like some pretty bad ones too. Wasn't one of them like just named after some sort of martial art? They recently did. What's the grappling martial art?
Grappling martial art. That's the one that Steven Seagal does.
Is it judo?
Aikido?
I think Steven Seagal, quote unquote, does Aikido. Maybe is it judo?
Judo. That's it.
I feel like he was in a movie just called Judo or something, and
Judo.
but he doesn't even do judo in the movie. Like I feel like that martial art actually isn't involved in the movie or something. I don't know.
Nicolas Cage. Judo.
All right, I need to see something's off on this in the eyes. I need to do my photo and reverse it.
I have a feeling I'm doing something really bad right now.
Ugh, that's a bad photo shot too. It's like what also sucks about doing this with the camera is that the camera often distorts the image too.
You know what's funny is when I was watching this stream of Finch, like, you know, he can draw so well, but when he got on the topic of like how if he has to draw people like a portrait or something for like a character, a president, or something like that in a comic, he's like, oh, I just trace it. He's like, I can't do that. I was
like yeah, because he says he talks about how bad he is at like drawing likenesses.
Yeah. It's like, oh my God, that's crazy. I figured with his skill, he'd be able to just.
Like I saw a drawing of his where he drew the Black Panther, but the shouldn't be brain farting on this guy's name. Who's the actor's name that passed away?
Chad Baldwick. Chad Boswick. Chad
Bosman.
Boswick.
Yeah.
I know it's Chad though, something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, go.
I saw him do like a tribute drawing. I didn't see him do it, but I saw the drawing of it, and I was like, I feel like that looks a lot like him. So I wonder, but I didn't see his process when he did it, so I don't know if he traced that image or what. But I mean, it looked just like him.
I think Finch doesn't give himself any credit for that kind of stuff, probably.
He doesn't. He's super modest.
But yeah, I like listening to Ryan, but man, Finch just has this thing about him that I think he's just gotten really good with talking with people or something, or just
He's gotten better at talking on camera. You know, I feel like we're doing better about it. Like, just the more you do it, like with anything, the better and more comfortable you get with it.
gotta make Nicolas Cage more bald in this. I'm gonna have to send this to Neil. He's gonna be like, "Why didn't you do like freaking Con Air or something?"
It's not a Christmas movie.
That's a great movie, by the way.
I remember I used to like it, but I feel like it's one that probably doesn't hold up.
I actually watched it. I think I watched it about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And, it definitely is that. Like I still think it holds up, but it has that feel of like blockbuster action that immediately I was like, oh man, like those movies they don't kind of make anymore, you know? They kind of those
Right.
type of.
Oh, because is that that's Michael Bay, isn't it?
Yeah. God, Michael Bay, dude. I'm not a huge Ninja Turtles fan, but Michael Bay really upset me a little. Not upset me. I was just very disappointed in the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. Well, you know, he didn't direct that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he produced them, but he didn't direct. But with that being said, the final product looks a lot like a Michael Bay movie.
Dude, yes. Yeah.
I wonder, like, just like how much, like, kind of interference he gave, and how much input he gave. Like, I mean, granted, he's a producer, but like it's got. It doesn't seem like it was directed by somebody else to me. Like, it seems like it was also directed by Michael Bay. Like,
yeah.
but yeah, I agree. Those movies were terrible, and the Ninja Turtle design was also terrible.
I thought they had an interesting way of doing it, so it's a little different, you know. But oh man, I just felt like it just wasn't. Oh man, I don't know. You know, Seth Rogen's doing the next one.
Yeah, I think I'd heard that.
I'm actually pretty interested in that. Dude, I watched a documentary on those artists, and
For what?
I guess I could bring this in a little bit. the artists for boy, that looks really grainy. The artists who did Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, those two guys who created it.
Oh yeah, Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird.
Yeah, that was really interesting.
Well, if from what I heard is true, I think they gotten like high as shit one day and came up with those characters.
Yeah, they were just hanging out and was just drawing characters, and then they did the turtle thing, and they were like, "Oh yeah, this is cool," you know, and then they just kind of started going with it a little bit,
Yeah.
and ended up just turning into something like the toy guy, the guy who I'm gonna try to fix my camera really quick. The guy that was really big into making toys would always go around and try to find like the next thing that was like a big toy seller type thing, and he ran across those guys, and then that's what really blew it up was when it started becoming toys. That's when like it just went crazy.
Well, it was it was a comic with much different tone.
Oh yeah, it was
and
dark.
Design of the turtles. And then it eventually became the cartoon series, and they made the toys based off that cartoon series, which that series is kind of what I grew up on. Like I didn't know it existed as a comic before.
There we go. Yeah, my brother had the comic when I was real little. I remember that was my favorite one because it was black and white, and it was so grungy. And I loved it so much. And like it was bloody, like it was dark. It was, oh man, I just remember that being like a really big deal to me. Like I still remember that just kind of like, oh man, I don't know, that just kind of holds a special place in my heart. I can't even remember what book it was because they were big. It wasn't the comic. It was like kind of like a graphic novel almost. And, oh man, I loved it so much. I would look over that all the time. Just I don't even know. I can't even remember the story. I would just look at the pictures and just like, oh my god, this is amazing. Just so cool. But yeah, their whole history is really interesting. Especially the part where they just kind of grew apart.
Yeah.
And one thing they didn't agree on was they wanted to make one of them wanted to make a girl Ninja Turtle, and it was the older one that didn't want to do it, and the younger one went ahead and did it.
Yeah.
And he said that was kind of like the thing that really just wasn't cool, and I think that really hurt him. And then the girl turtle ended up being like a bomb. Like it was terrible. Everybody hated it.
Well, I think there's one that currently exists though.
They don't know how it got. They don't.
Like maybe back then, because I don't feel like the female heroes weren't as in abundance.
Well, maybe he got
like a virus from one of the other monkeys.
Saw this dude's head is a nightmare.
He's gotten introduced to the family recently. The monkey family. His dad and big brother.
Yeah, my wife's pretty tore up. The monkey at the zoo had a baby and it died.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. They don't know why, because they can't run any tests right now, because the mom won't let it go.
Yeah.
So she's still holding on to him.
Well, see, those bows have tape on the bottom.
Well, remember we recycled a lot of them last year, so we took all that. So they don't have to leave it thick. Are you sure you want to do those? I don't think we want to.
God, I can't see this nose very well on this pic because it's so grainy. It looks so bad, like in the picture. I'm trying to draw it and make it up of how I think it goes, but which is probably.
To me, I can see his likeness right in your picture.
You can see it.
So I don't feel like you're far off. If you hadn't mentioned earlier that's who you're drawing, like, I would probably be able to look at that and guess already it was Nick Cage.
I feel like the defining, as I'm drawing this, what really makes Nick Cage, not makes him, but it's that hairline.
I feel like it's the hairline and eyebrows are pretty distinctive.
Okay, so you have 4 houses over here. It's your turn. I just landed on New York Avenue.
Man, that blocking method that I kind of practiced in the past, man, that has helped out immensely.
Good.
Okay, you live on Vermont Avenue. And this is the last one.
Just understanding, like, I don't have to have the perfect line right now. I could just put in that line that suggests it, and then I tweak it later.
Pennsylvania and Atlantic. Okay, so you need one for that. Oh, okay, made it past one.
Hey, no, I really want it.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Reposition his eyes. A little too high.
Oh, I gotta move my little box here, my camera box, because it was right over your picture. There you go. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is yet.
No?
What is it? Oh.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
No, if you're doing mortgage
Yeah, that's how much you get from the bank, but then you have to buy it back, you have to pay the list price plus and. Yeah, she probably. Okay, your turn.
You left Pennsylvania. Left Pennsylvania?
That's good. That's one of mine. That one's in Indiana. And you have to pay double.
No, wait.
Rent is gonna be $36.
How do I have to pay those? If I have two,
No, you don't have to do those. Those are over budget.
no, my two.
Your wife teaching them math or something?
Monopoly.
Oh, gotcha.
So I own all the rest. It's
I
always,
know this one's good.
no, he lives here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. $36 food bill.
Okay.
Just give me $40.
So we should be good.
Okay, so 36. Okay.
Yeah.
And here, I owe you $4.
Mhm.
So here's a 5, give me $1 back.
It almost possibly could be. This almost looks like. God, what's its name?
Okay.
I need to get these lines in down here a little bit.
How much is that one?
100.
$100? So what do you-
Almost kind of reminds me of what's his name? The old Deadpool, or the new Deadpool, the old, and also the old Deadpool, I guess. Yeah.
My guy?
Okay.
No, my guy. God, what's his name?
Now, do you want me to do the hospital or-
Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah.
Okay, I got a hotel.
I think he looks a lot like Nick Cage.
Okay, cool.
Okay, you can pay for it.
It's like, man, how do I make this like not look like him? It's pretty hard.
Are you sure? Yes. 100% sure? Okay. Because you need to get a hotel. Okay. All right, my turn. No, you will now.
I don't think he's.
Nick texted me to. I haven't looked at the screen for a minute.
Lucky
He
you.
texted me. He said, "Entertain my trolling." So first he asked if that's the Green Goblin. Well, he's probably not far off. Says Spider-Man isn't a Christmas movie. Said, "Oh, that's angry Joe Biden." He said, "Engagement."
No, that's yours, but I need to pay it first.
Since I was not engaging with him.
We need to get one of our wives over here to to be what's her face.
Yeah. Well, the only person that's
Oh, you're good. So you can try to roll a double and-
been jumping on it all during these streams is Nick for a little bit.
Thanks, Nick. I think I need to make his hair a little bit more old looking. Don't know how I'm gonna do that.
Well, I wish the StreamYard would give us like a notification or something when there's some sort of setting I can make that.
Yeah, if it like pops up.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you $50. How much change do you need with that? $3.
And you can play a sound when a guest enters, but not when a viewer enters.
How many ones is this?
51.
Did you know you guys said 50 at the same time? Okay, so
Probably do that since most streams they have tons of people viewing and talking, so that would probably get annoying once your stream got pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
And most big streams will have a moderator anyway. So
Ew, free parking. Made a conscious one. You want to really love up.
I think putting in those little cheekbones kind of helps a little bit. Give it that age.
yeah.
So this is going to be the fun part here. This chin.
I'm going to put a house each on, so do I have 4 houses on here or 3? 3.
Okay.
Mayo yo yo ma. So I better. Yeah, I really enjoy that a lot.
What's that?
Oh, the block-in method just makes me feel like a better artist. It makes me feel good because it works. So you excited about your present, Coach? Do you dream
Yeah.
about it?
Huh?
Do you dream about it? You're like, oh my god.
Yep. What could it be?
God, Ryan's just the best. Oh, this needs to come in just quite a bit. Oh, Ryan, you're so thoughtful, and you're just. I just can't believe it. I want you to think of me when you wear it, Coach.
When I wear it?
Yeah,
All right. So you gave me a clue.
I did. Raging clue.
Like a raging boner.
You ever seen that South Park episode?
I don't think so. I haven't seen a lot of South Park episodes.
Oh, where they hire the two detectives, and God, I can't remember their name, but they hire these detectives to find out what's going on, and they're always just like, they go to the crime scene, they're like, "Oh, I think I found a clue." He's just like, "Oh, that's a big clue. That's a raging clue."
I think maybe I have seen that. Is that an older episode?
Yeah, it's
Because I've only seen like older episodes of South Park.
Dude, I watched a really cool documentary on HBO. Um, it's about a guy who was in prison for a while, but he's an
Yeah.
artist. And when he was in prison, he was doing these portraits. And dude, they're like masterpieces, like type of portraits. He does paintings and stuff like that. But he got nationally known, got on the news, and then slowly ended up getting a full ride scholarship to some institution in Europe. I want to say it was in France, but I can't remember. But it's really interesting talking to him, or to watching him talk to the camera and stuff about things, because the way he describes when he's drawing, it's it's weird because like I can relate to him a little bit with how he feels when he draws and when he sees something, and it's just the lighting. Like he just talks so romantically about it. It's just like, oh my god, it's kind of the way I look at it when I see something, and I see all the details, the shadows and the lighting, and the person, you know, the story within the person that you're looking at. And oh man, it's just really really cool. And he's good, dude. Like really good. He his biggest influence was Rembrandt, and
Oh yeah.
it's really neat, dude. He do other portraits, like when he was in prison of other prisoners and staff and stuff like that. And it was just, man, it was just amazing. But this guy, he's one of those. He's the reason it's a big deal is because he's one of those guys that didn't need any. Well, I wouldn't say didn't need any practice, but I don't think he really took that many art classes at all. He's just almost like a what do they call that?
Savant.
Yeah. Just really, really cool.
That's cool, I guess. I feel like for doing a lot of work on this drawing, I haven't really got too far.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm just kind of getting
Well-
things rendered in, but
That you always kind of, I always find it, I mean, I wouldn't say I find it harder, but whenever you do a bigger face, I almost feel like you notice those details more when you're drawing, to the point where at least for me, when I draw a bigger face, I second guess myself way more, because you see all these little details that can really make a difference, you know?
yeah. Well, plus I'm trying to do a big face off of a
Small.
image that's small image that doesn't have hardly any detail, which is fine. Like I kind of get this more of like a kind of a blocked in kind of style of portrait. I think we're getting somewhere. Once I get the eyes, maybe that will help.
Yeah, I think it probably will. It'll make you feel a little bit better.
So Nick's been just texting me because he's working out right now. But he's asking what movie it was. And I told him, I was like, you probably haven't even seen the movie. Because I'm like 20 years older than Nick almost. Maybe like 17 was he? I think he just turned 27. So 16 years older, maybe, I think. I don't know. But so like our movie preferences are just couldn't be more like polar opposite. But yeah, he confirmed he has not seen A Christmas Vacation. So
Oh, is that what it is?
this is, oh, see, I just accidentally gave away, or gave a hint at least. I didn't give away who I'm drawing. But this is from A Christmas Vacation, yeah.
Man, I'm trying to think of what that scene is from.
Christmas Vacation. I just told you.
No, like what scene?
Yeah, I know. I'm just messing with you.
Weirdo. I feel like it's there. I gotta think. Oh my god. Hey, hun,
Yes,
come here for a second.
hang on. Okay, so I think I'm gonna sell maybe some of the houses instead of mortgage all these properties. Just a second, probably don't really hang around.
That scene's from Christmas Vacation.
Oh, sorry, I stood up too fast.
Do you know what part that is?
Huh?
That you're drawing?
No, that he's drawing.
Stop.
That's from Christmas Vacation?
Yeah.
Probably like that part right at the end where he's going crazy. I don't know. Do you know?
Oh, I don't know. It's the hair. The hair. It's not the main character.
Oh. Oh, is that Uncle Leo?
Oh.
Uncle Leo.
Okay.
Lewis.
I see it
Uncle
now.
Lewis, yeah.
I see it now. That toupee. Oh man.
Yeah, Uncle Lewis.
Okay. I was thinking. I was like, God, that face. No.
Okay, so houses can be sold back for half. Well, maybe this one's unsold too. They can just take it.
Yeah.
Hey, Cloud, I'm trying to think. Okay, well, I need $100 for this house and I'm just, don't worry, I'll take care of it. Okay, so
Man, I need to bring in that shirt a lot. Like there. Needs to come up.
Stop. Stop.
okay, cross me, you need to stop. Once I'm done.
Ah. Anything from Nick and how they're doing with their new one?
No, Nick doesn't really talk about his kids at all.
Jeez.
It's not a.
Not a proud father, I guess.
Yeah, he just really doesn't. But Nick's always kind of been a little bit less. I wouldn't say open with his feelings, but just very, like, he doesn't really, like, that's, I wouldn't say not a priority for him, but he doesn't really ever kind of talk about that kind of stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, Nick's always kind of been a little, not really always open with his feelings or anything like that.
Yeah, I never have either.
I need another 100.
I'm like the complete opposite. I'm all feeling. Sometimes it's bad.
Owen, stop.
Yeah, this all needs to come in. All right, here we go.
Yeah, this is a scene where he's talking to his wife. And he goes, "The blessing. They want you to say grace." Grace. She died 30 years ago. No, the blessing. Then she gets up and I pledge allegiance to the flag.
You know, those National Lampoon's movies have always been with me throughout the, like, growing up, you know. They've always just, yeah. I just always think of my childhood, you know.
Okay, you put those 300.
Looks like they're here, found.
Ba-doo-doo. My name's Coach. Ba-doo-doo. There we go. This is much better.
Oh, man, something. Oh. Guess it was somebody else turning around. No, they said they're here though.
Wait, 900.
Yeah. It's fine. Just watch your step. I don't think it's icy, but it's just snow.
There's 80.
God dang, Coach. Super popular.
No, my mom's taking the boys to lunch.
And then I'm gonna give this money back to you. You need to put it back in the bank.
Taking the boys to lunch.
Yeah.
Your mom reminds me a lot of my mom. Just, she do a lot with the kids, like always trying to.
And it's 100.
Yeah.
And not on the bill. Okay, here's the phone. And here's the bill. And when you have this phone, I'll tell you.
A little bit.
You don't know a lot more, do you?
NYU.
very
Yeah, that's about right.
nine. It's that one.
White cube goes to the end of that. Yep. Yep.
That one's not. You will know. This is it. You will know. That's the one that's for you. Yeah.
Man, the blocking in method really helps with clothing too,
Oh yeah, I bet.
because you're already making this like line that possibly already like if there's a fold, I can just go ahead and make that line straight through the cloth, and it automatically implies like a fold over, you know.
Yeah, it makes sense.
The ball pit with 4 houses, $320. No, but you pay that from your own pocket.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead
Well,
and get
yes,
some of
take
the
that, $200 out of it.
go ahead and get some of this window in here.
I know, you paid me, but you didn't pay, you didn't get to pay.
Is it okay if I use a roller coach?
No.
You mean like 3 plus 3 plus 3? But I didn't know. That's it? Yep.
Hey, Grits, you're not doing anything productive. Why don't you go and get my stogie? Is there anything else I can do for you, Uncle Lewis?
Yeah, one of my favorite like mad moments in that is when he's got that chainsaw
Yeah,
and he
I
just
was
cuts that. What's that?
I was actually trying to find like a good image of him in that chainsaw when he's got the mask up and he's like, bend over and I'll show you. But it's so hard to find any decent, like, high quality images.
I always like the moment where he's upstairs and he's got that chainsaw. He's like walking down. There's this like little messed up.
Like on that post.
Yeah, the way he's just like, vroom, vroom. All right, there we go. Yeah, but what's funny is I've been so mad at my house that I've never done anything like that, of course, but I've been so mad at my house sometimes at just little things where it's just like that little moment. It's just like, man, I wish I could, like, I know what he's feeling to the point where he'd do something like that, you know, just here we go, done.
Wait, what time is it?
12:01.
Oh God. Okay, cool. Let's see, his jaw comes in just a little bit. I know for a fact when I send this to Neil, he's gonna be like, out of all the movies you could have picked, you picked that stupid movie. I think he'll enjoy it though.
I feel like since Nick Cage is in it, he's probably got a point.
Well, he's a huge Neil Doherty. He's a huge Nick Cage fan. Like,
Oh, really?
dude, so big that when I came to Kansas City to visit him, I got in his car, and you know, like those little images when you start up your car and it's like in your dash and it's like Ford, you know, or whatever, kind of this like little image that plays.
Yeah.
That happened, and his background image was Nicolas Cage the whole time he's driving. Like I was like, dude, are you serious? He's like, oh, I fucking love Nick Cage, dude. He's my favorite actor. It's like, yeah, but why'd you put him in your vehicle? Like, I don't know. It's just so funny.
Let's see. Start getting some darker lead in here. If I ever go to that art store, I think I might see if they have some. I've got 4B lead. I wonder if they make it any softer.
Oh, for your thingamager?
Yeah, I mean 4B is the highest they go on the little indicator that you can put on here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But yeah, I wonder if
they might not have it at that store, but they do make them. Hopefully, that'd be cool if they had it at that store.
if they had like a 6B or something.
Yeah. The only the darkest I could find anywhere is without looking online is 4B. I can't find any 6B. Oh wait, I take that back. I bought some 6B at the printer store down here. Yeah, 6B. That's the lightest, or not lightest, but the softest. I don't know. I said lightest. Man, I wonder how I'm supposed to do all this kind of fuzz from his jacket. It's going to be interesting. Just do that.
Yeah, textures are kind of tough.
Oh, I know. I should have done this. Instead of making straight lines, I should have made squirrely lines for the shadow.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Whatever that means.
Yeah, it gives it better. Kind of a better. you ever been to New York, Coach?
No. If not.
Have you ever wanted to go?
Yeah, I'd like to check it out sometime.
Ooh, somebody's getting in trouble. Somebody's getting bored. That's what usually happens.
Ross, can I sit over here by me? That's on your line. $36, please.
36?
I had my wife watch Braveheart last night.
She hadn't seen it before.
Uh-uh.
Good movie. Did she like it?
Yeah, she liked it.
He did such a good job at the end there, being sold on the torture scene, or selling you on being tortured, like with the being drawn and quartered.
Mm-hmm. Man, have you ever seen Passion of the Christ?
Yeah, I saw it a long time ago when it first came out.
That was probably one of the worst torture scene kind of moments for me. Like watching that, I was just like, Jesus Christ! Like,
See what you did there. Which, funny enough, was directed by Mel Gibson.
Yeah. I almost felt like watching Braveheart. I could see where he wanted to make that movie or whatever.
One more.
I feel like these letters are. I have a bracket a little too open, but that's okay. Trying to kind of speed up a little bit, but I'm just so slow.
Oh, this says, go to jail.
That's why I do portraits, man. It takes less time.
I think I got his jacket just a little too open, and I bring it in just a little bit like there.
First Institute.
What do you guys have for lunch?
Toast.
We have some chicken nuggets, like the popcorn chicken nuggets.
You don't want to eat with it?
And then there's little chicken breast. Here's your now. I've got popcorn chicken too. Hey, is that one for sale? What is that?
Marvin Darling.
No.
It's right again. God, get off my stuff.
Okay, you were on this one. Medicate? I'll do this. I don't know.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh yeah. So I know you're gonna be disappointed, but I accepted that full-time job.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Not disappointed.
And actually, I'm gonna keep it.
Do you think I'd be bummed out that you didn't go to Sherwin or something?
No, just because I know it'll affect when
Uh.
we stream.
I mean, that's okay. You know, I mean, with the insurance and stuff like that, I mean, you need that kind of stuff, you know. I don't know. It might have the opposite effect where it makes you even like, makes you even more dedicated, you know. When you
Yeah,
get
well,
there. And,
still like to stream at least on the weekends or maybe even Friday nights. Like,
Mhm. Friday nights wouldn't be bad at all.
probably get more viewership at least. I feel like if we did like an evening and instead of like a
Saturday.
morning.
Yeah.
So I'm starting there on Tuesday, actually.
Oh wow, that was quick.
Yeah. Well, they kind of need someone pretty quick. Like my predecessor, the guy who I'm replacing, his last week is next week, and so that'll only give us like 4 days of training to get me up to speed on everything. So
Are you excited?
yeah, I think it'll be probably fun to get, do a full-time gig again, and that'll be I gotta wear slacks and a button-down shirt or polo. So that'll be different because I usually would pretty much used to just wear pajamas, going into work at the J, like sweatpants or shorts. And
Are you nervous about anything?
can't say I'm like nervous. I know. I just hope I don't F up too bad and let my friend down, basically.
Oh yeah. That'd be a pretty douchebag move.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna purposely do anything to screw him over, but I don't have any experience as a purchasing assistant. But I mean, he's convinced though that it's like an easy enough job as long as I can handle Excel and stuff, and pretty much the rest I'll figure it out and learn. But yeah, it'll be good to get some full-time income in, so we can just kind of pay off a little bit of debt and whatnot.
Yeah, and you won't have like that kind of stress, sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta, like I said before, it's not like that we're like struggling like a ton right now, but it'd just be good to, we could have a little breathing room.
Yeah. I know before I started at Sherwin, we were okay, but man, I was so stressed out. Just of the wobbly income kind of, sometimes I'd be super busy, sometimes I wouldn't. And everything was always fine, but ever since I started Sherwin, man, just like knowing that that I'm gonna have some money come in, even when I don't have a job at the moment. Like,
Yeah.
God, it just really does feel better. Like, feels a lot better.
Okay.
Oh, what time is that? The only thing that sucks is I work
Go one more time and I will.
3 hours a day, and it's in the middle of the day. So it's just like, damn it.
Oh, so you're like going into work here soon today?
Yeah, 1
Gotcha.
o'clock. I work Monday through Friday, 1 to 4.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you gotta leave here soon, don't you?
Yeah, so I should probably actually get off now so I can get dressed and stuff.
Yeah, it's all right. It's a good time to take a break anyways. Find
How
out,
you
like,
feeling? Are you happy with it so far?
yeah, it's turning out. The only thing that it's kind of tough because he's actually got, in this movie at least, he's got like a faint mustache. You can kind of see it there in the photo, but like it's hard to,
Oh, yeah.
it's
No.
hard to, because it's just like a little piddly mustache it's just kind of barely there. So it's kind of hard to depict, especially with this photo that doesn't have much detail.
Then we buy it?
But I think you can still kind of tell who he is without the stash there necessarily.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I think when you get that toupee in, like, that's really gonna.
Yeah, I found when I started kind of lightly sketching the form of it in, I was like, okay, yeah, he's kind of popping out more now. Like, but I'm gonna try to keep the hair simple and not overdo it.
Can I talk to Mama? You need to tell me what.
Yeah, looking good.
We got hot dog? I want hot dog. And we don't have stuff.
Me likey.
Not like that. I do. I like.
Man, dude, I think one of our assignments should be doing a portrait from the white underbelly. He's a photographer that interviews people like on Skid Row and stuff like that. But he's a he's a photographer, and then he started doing these videos. But his black and white photos, dude, are pretty amazing. Like, they're really good portraits. like crazy detailed. And there's a lot of people. What's cool about it is that there's a lot of people with tattoos and really interesting faces. You know,
Yeah.
I've never drawn a portrait with a tattoo before, like on somebody's face. That'd be kind of cool, like kind of interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah. All right, Mr. Coach, I'm going to go get dressed for work. Do you want to stream tomorrow at all?
Yeah, probably. I don't think I'm going to be very doubtful with as cold as it is, and I'm going to be training my kind of late morning clients. So I'll probably still have my Saturday 8:30 appointment.
Okay.
But I should be able to hop on after that, I think.
Okay.
So, that sounds all right to you?
Oh yeah, that sounds good. All right, Coach. Well, I'm sure I'll talk to you here soon.
All right, man. Have a good day at work.
Yeah, you too.
Thanks.
Nice day. Boo.